Good morning, folks. So it is June 1st, which means there's no important things going on this month except for the OMs of the month, of course, which is this month it's Tier Shift and Pure Hackmons. Now, I'm not sure my heart is ready for the Pure Hackmons chaos to put that back in my bloodstream, but I definitely am excited to try Tier Shift. I've never tried this out. This metagame's been around for a little bit, but I just have never played it when it's around. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So basically, all your Pokemon get better stats if they're in a lower tier, and that goes according to the following, or according to the Showdown forums at least, plus 15 for UU, plus 20 for RU, plus 25 for NU, plus 30 for PU. Say your Pokemon's PUBL, well, its lowest legal tier would be NU, so it gets plus 25. If it's PUBL, it doesn't get 30, all right? No sleeping, no terastallizing. That's pretty much it. So we're gonna start with Gallade. Gallade looked like a really interesting one to me because it is very fast. Now, oh shoot. Oh, it's plus special attack though? Okay, y'all know what we're doing then. Bang! Way to start the video with a Psycho Cut from the Psycho Gallade. And now you go into Several Edge. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Yeah, I knew that was gonna do. Oh shoot! I forgot about weak armor. That's really awkward. Well, I guess I have Vaporeon for a reason, right? So Vaporeon's a very bulky guy, and yeah, okay, bad play from the opponent. It appears so we can just Scald now, and my opponent has decided to not stay in, which is interesting. Okay, cool. So Vaporeon's getting some healing. I just want to see what the green cat wants to do. Get some leftovers recovery back here. So we're protecting. If you guys can see, I am using a balance team today. Oh, he tricked me, but he's no longer stabbed, so it's fine. We can actually just go back into Gallade and start Aqua Cuttering. I would consider going, I mean, it doesn't hit Haxorus, but everyone else it does hit, and I don't think you would go hard Haxorus here. I do see a possibility of low kicks coming in here, which is why I'm going for the Aqua Cutter. I also see a possibility of Several Edge coming in here on the Sacred, which is why I didn't go for that. Now, we know Vaporeon's bulky enough, so it's fine to go into this. I'm just going to go ahead and wish up. I need to get some recovery back on the Vape, especially if it's Poltergeist. But it doesn't look like my opponent wants to stay in and figure out if it is or not. So, Grafaiai coming in is interesting here. I think I'm just going to protect, get my recovery. I think it has Encore, so yeah, okay. I get my recovery back, which is nice. I'll go Cyclizar now and just U-turn immediately. Oh, Cyclizar sprite is animated, cool. So yeah, if you can see, look at Cyclizar's stats. 419 on this speed stat, which is just plain awesome. I did not try and go for a status move there, so U-turn comes out, which is awesome. And now I can just bring in Gallade again, and I will actually Sacred Sword, because I don't think Several Edge is coming in. It'll hit this for neutral damage, which is still a ton of damage off a 389 attack stat. And he does just decide to stay in. Interesting. Okay, so Sacred's, oh, I get a crit there. That might have mattered. I don't know how much Grafaiai is stronger at this point, but looks like low kick is going to come in. We do have Chester, the Chestnut. I use this Chestnut about a year ago or something, and the video did really good. But this is, I'm having a reunion with a couple of Pokemon this video. I'm also having a reunion. I get the Leechy up, which is nice, I guess. It doesn't really make a big difference. Actually, oh, originally I was gonna have a reunion with Cramorant, but I decided not. I decided not to bring Cramorant. So we just have Chester, and now I'm gonna crunch here. So the original point of this guy was to beat Dragapult. Now, I don't know if Dragapult's going to be a real threat. I cannot believe that O-code. That is nuts. Oh, I guess I have a 290 attack. Yeah, that's true. I do have a 290 attack. So I have Knuckle Stack here, and I can just bring it in now. This thing's not going to be very strong against a max Fizz Def. Actually, I am mixed. I'm mixed on Knuckle Stack, and that's a really tough dodge. But that's the risk you run when you use Axe Kicks, Low Kicks, and I'm not really sure why you would do that to yourself. But either way, we got Assault Cure up, and we're going to win this game. The reason Chestnut is Covert Cloak is to avoid... Look at how little that's doing, by the way. That's crazy. I'm just going to recover now, and I'm going to Curse now. Yep. And we should win this game. As he goes for a Scale Shot, and I don't think it really matters what I do at this point, but I'm gonna get the 6-0. We get the 6-0 to start the video. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, much better video than my last one. As you guys could see, I was at 1,000 rating. Never played a game of this before, so that's fun. I might switch out Chester's Covert Cloak for a Rocky Helmet. The Covert Cloak was originally for the Garganacci, aka the Salt Cure matchup, but I don't really know if that's going to be a factor in today's video. So we'll keep an eye on Mr. Chester. My opponent has a team of a lot of low tier guys, which I think honestly your team needs some kind of synthetic blend of all the lower tiers. I would not recommend using OU guys just because the lower tier guys get such a big buff. But you know, to each their own. Maybe I do a challenge one of these days where I try and use 6 OU guys in tier shift and see if I can win. So that'll be fun. We do get the Draco off of me. Oh my goodness gracious. There's no way you live that. That's crazy. Okay, but I mean, there's honestly a chance is there a chance I'm still faster than you? I don't think so. Honestly, it's not worth risking this guy, so I'm just going to go into the Vape here as my opponent Dragon Pulse, which makes sense. I'll wish up here as you nasty plot. Okay, you're definitely running Storm Drain then. Well, I mean, what else would you be running, I guess? I don't have any priority on this team. So I'm going to go into Chester right now. And hopefully with the Wish, I'm able to... Okay, I took that decently well. Yeah, and I get a big Wish off too, which is great. And now I can just Crunch, and that problem took care of itself. Excellent. Cool. Love Pokemon. All right, Chandelure comes out. Chandelure. Do I need this guy? Not really, honestly. I mean, it might be okay into the Phalanx matchup. And I do have a Vaporeon, so I might as well go into it. There's just no way, dog. Okay, let's protect here. I don't think he's gonna nap. Dude, there's just no way. I'm getting so gooped right now. All right, let's flip turn out. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Okay, cool. I can get Chester back up to HP. I can go into Vape again, and I can just... Yeah, I can just keep wishing up. Excellent. Okay. Oh my goodness. Shadow Ball killed. Okay. I think Knackle Stack's actually able to live it. Okay, so... Because again, we got a Spadef blend, and I do have Purifying Salt, so... Okay, cool. So I don't have to lose that many more Pokemon, which is great. I can actually just recover here, and you miss the Inferno again, which is really unfortunate, but again, it doesn't really matter a whole lot because I do have that Purifying Salt. I get a Spadef dropped here, but I don't really think that's going to matter either. I'm just going to go and Salt here. Yep. And I'm going to Curse Up. I forgot you. Bruh, why'd you click the Steel type move? That makes no sense. Okay, recover. Nope. That's going to kill. Okay. That's okay, though, because I have a Gallade, and I think Gallade is faster. I hope. Yes, it is! And I get the crit. Goob! I don't know if these speed tiers are accounting for the BS or not. Honestly, there's a chance Iskew just beats me right here, honestly. Okay, so I guess, yeah, look at Gallade. My opponent is doing a great job of displaying, like, how ridiculous this tier is. What? Why did you... Okay, that made no sense. Yeah, okay, I'm very confused, but that's okay. We'll take that free kill. Is there any reason to not switch out and then just... Okay, knock off. Quick Attack might kill me, so I'm just going to Draco here. Because again, if I die, I mean, there's no reason for me to save this thing. Wow, that did nothing. And Facade killed, so unfortunate. I think I'll go into Chester now, and I'll go ahead and just Crunch, I guess. Get that Crunchwrap Supreme in. Goob! And now the Iskew comes in, but I'm going to Leech Seed that up. I knew it was going to be a Belly Drum fraud, so let's just Synthesis now, and I think I lose all my guys, so I think I do. Yeah, I guess what I'll do is I'll knock off here to make sure I knock off any berry that I might have. Oh, it's just heavy duty boots. Okay, so I made a bad play. Gallade, please be faster. Yes! Ah! Okay. Woo! I was a little nervous there. I wasn't gonna lie. That must mean it was Adamant. Oh, Giratina's in this tier. Oh, I get the absolute joy and treat of fighting Stall today on the tier shift ladder. We're 3 games into this video and we're already fighting Stall. Once again, I will never understand why people play stall in these original metagames. Like, I do not understand. I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't get it. But it's okay. I have taunt on my Cyclozar, so it's all good. This is exactly why we put taunt on the Cyclozar. I'm not even kidding. Covert Cloak might actually do something for me too. All right. Interesting switch from the opponent. I will just U-turn now. That did no damage. Holy cow. How do I switch into this? I guess Chester would be fine. I have like 3 grass types on this team, by the way. Okay, let's go into Zarude. Zarude! And we can just Sword Stance up. Get some momentum started here. Zarude is a knockoff user for a reason. He just goes into the Quailfish, whatever that means. I guess I'll U-turn here. Just get a... That was not a strong U-turn, but I'll go back into Cyclozar. He bar barrages me. Aw, dude, no way. That's so cringe. Let me just drop a Draco here then. That did nothing, man. All right, I'm getting very fortunate right now, though. So I'm going to go for a U-turn, go into Knackle Stack, and you have decided to start being annoying. Okay. Well, he didn't let me get a curse off, which is the correct play for my opponent. Unfortunately for my opponent, Knackle Stack does kind of 6-0 the team. I don't even think a Giga Drain from Dip will do much. I'd be shocked if you stayed in, but I would also respect it very much so. As he goes into Giratina Origin form, interesting, but I can just keep cursing that. It's Dragon. That's fucking Dragon Tail. Oh god. That's going to make things a little complicated, but I think we can work through it. I think we can work it out. I'm going to fish for a burn right here, and if his what's the Quagsire? If that Quagsire is what I think it is, and just shoot me, bro. All right, we need to get a Salcure up now. He's going to just keep being annoying. You don't have any switch-ins. I might as well... It's not worth it. It is not worth it. I'm just going to go back into Knackle as he goes into Quillfish. I think my opponent's going to be greedy and try and taunt me here. So I'm going to go for the Salcure immediately. Yep, exactly. I'm just going to keep Salcure. If you get another set of spikes up, we'll deal with it later. As he just goes into Dip 1. So I once again make the correct play because I am the best player on this server. Let's go into Cyclozar. I don't think you're going to Draco. And if you do, then well played, I guess. I'm going to Draco now, actually. Yeah, I'm going to Draco now. Does 55%. Good ship. Good ship, Buddy Garrison. That is unbelievable. Okay, so I lost this game. That's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. But I guess I do have jungle healing on Zarude, so I guess it's not the end of the world. As Zamazenta Crown comes up. What in the... What is this tier, man? This is such BS. Are Ubers, like, downgraded? Hold on. Cloyster was banned? That's so funny, dude. Okay, wait, hold on. What is the rules? Hoopla, you unbanned? Oh, we gotta use that guy next. So what's, like... I'm confused. Like... Whatever, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna wish up now. I think I just lost this game, though. For sure. For sure, dude. Okay, I gotta wish up, actually. That's huge. That is pretty huge, actually. Because the question is, do I go Chester and just Leech Seed? I guess I'll go Gallade in Sacred Sword. And if he goes Giratina, then it is what it is. But Sacred Sword avoids the defense drops, which is exactly why I made that play. So that's really nice. And now he knows that I am Choice Scarf, which is fine. I'll just go back into Knackle. As he Dragon Tails me into Mr. Chester. Oh, buddy, that was your mistake. Time to Leech Seed up. And I am going to start spiking up. If you go into Dipplin, I am going to set every single layer of spikes, buddy, and we're both going to be very unhappy. Okay, you know what? You push me to my limit, Buster. I'm going to have to start throwing up the spikes. Yeah, nice Giga Drain for literally 9%, buddy. Do you not have Recover on that guy? Yeah, so now you want to bring in Giratina because now you want to defog because all my guys are poisoned anyway, and now we'll synthesize up. I guess I could have just crunched Gira too, but I wanted the health back. Okay, I lived. Thank goodness. Okay, so Leech Seed was definitely the correct play there in the end, so that's nice at least. Okay, Quillfish comes out. I do still have Knackle Stack, so it's fine. You're going to always taunt here. Yep, and I can just Salcure again. As he goes into Dipplin, he just keeps giving me Dipplin chip, which I don't really understand why you're giving me Dipplin chip, but we take it. And I make a really good play on the Quag. I have enough Spadef investment that whatever Quag will want to do here, I will live just fine. And I'm actually faster than Mr. Quag as well, which is hilarious. And I'll just recover here, why not? I guess I'll body press here. Oh, you're faster than me? That's not good. You got a decent amount of shit. Oh, that... Buddy, why are you that physically invested? That's insane. Alright, and you drop a Draco there. Okay, I'm officially the worst player known to man. But it's okay because I have a Zarude and I get the freest knockoff here, so that's nice. I could actually jungle heal here, but honestly, I don't have jungle healing on this thing. What am I talking about, dude? What am I talking about? Alright, let me just power whip. Yep, you're gone. See ya! Alright, whatever, that's fine. And now I U-turn now, because I'm faster than you. Dipplin? Oh, buddy, you just opened up the door. You didn't realize. Ah! I can just Sacred Sword all you guys, bud. I can Sacred Sword all you guys. You're unaware of my attack drop. You idiot. Dog, there's no way. Dude, please, Gallade, please. Please, I'm begging, please. Gallade, please. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I think it's fine. I think I just knock here. Yeah, and then I knock again. Please do enough. Yes! I'm the GOAT. I beat Stall! Let's go! Oh my gosh, dude. Let's go. The only inspiration I had to build this team is I literally just, I looked at the forums and Vaporeon was there and Gallade was also there. So I guess I did get some help. I had some help. It ain't like this. Whatever. Y'all know the song. All right. So my opponent has decided to just bring a UU team, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. I'm going to U-turn on the most obvious. Bruh, are you freaking kidding me? That's crazy. All right, let's go Vape. Okay. That's interesting. That's a funny looking deal. We have a Knackle stack though, so as long as it's leftovers. Okay, cool. Choice. If it's sub 2, that'd be so funny. All right, let's just curse up. Okay, nice crit. But it doesn't matter. We just, yeah, it's fine. Alrighty. Do we? Body press isn't doing any damage, actually. I don't know how to damage this thing. I guess I can go Zarude immediately. And I can just knock off now, which will also take away its leftovers recovery. Knocking off Muck is great, too. We'll take that. Leftovers gone. Excellent. I will U-turn now. I don't know who's the best absorber of this shit. I guess Chester's probably fine, as he knocks off, which is great. I can just set up my spikes now. As Gunk Shot comes out and no-co's me. Wow. I guess I am a Spadef Chester. Okay, that's unfortunate. Huh. The fact that I did 19 with Zarude kind of makes me think that Gallade will... What, U-turn? It's a slightly lower base stat. Sacred Sword 135 versus 70. So it's double the power. It's also stab. So 20, 40, 60. It's a roll. Okay, let's just go into Vaporeon for that reason then. And click the flip turn button. And I am faster than you, which I really didn't want to see there, but it's fine. I do have an Knackle stack still, and I can just spread. Saw Cures to his team. That did so much, dude. Jesus fuck. Alright, let's go into Gallade here. I don't think you're gonna predict this. And if you do, you know what? Fuck it. That's not great though. Don't love that. I could Sacred Sword here, but I'm worried Sinisha might come in, so I actually am gonna go back into Psych here. Dude, are you afraid of anything, buddy? Oh my, I'm gonna Rapid Spin here, actually. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Rend your life, kiddo. Rend your life! Alright, let's go Zarude. Okay, interesting. I thought he was gonna be greedy and immediately try and get the Stealth Rocks back up, which I didn't think was the wrong play. Well, that's really unfortunate, and I lose the game. Yep. I lose the game because I get one turn of hacks. Okay, actually, I don't lose the game just yet. Cool. Cool. I'm still in it. Rebombi comes in, but Rebombi's kind of a fast guy now. Let me U-turn on the quiver dance, and if you don't quiver, then okay, cool. Okay, how do I beat this thing? I don't think I can, man. I think Gallade's gonna get one shot by Moon, and Vape's not gonna eat hits either, dude. He's just gonna keep stacking stuff. I think my only hope is go you click the wish button, hope you get greedy as hell, and then I flip turn into Knackle. Okay, it looks like my opponent actually got greedy as hell. Yep, they certainly did. All right, Knackle Stack is at full HP now, and Salt Cure is coming out. I might die to it still. Well, if it's stored power, I'm definitely gonna die to it, bro. Come on, that's so stupid and broken, bro. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, what was I supposed to do? That's crazy. That is actually insane. So it's not exactly a UU team because that was Quiver Dance for Malby instead of Sticky Web. And dude, can we please ban Ubers from these OMs, dude? Like, why am I looking at Ursaluna Blood Moon right now? Can someone please explain that to me in terms that will make sense to me enough that you download, you're not Trace. Excellent. So now I can flip turn. Special attack raise is a little scary, but I think I can go Knackle Stack just fine. And I'm actually slower, and I'm actually going to make myself even slower real quick with a curse. Yeah, we're big pressing in the big 2025. All right, that did a lot of damage, and I lived that pretty comfortably, which is also great. He doesn't have any BP switch-ins, actually, so that's cool. I could even recover here if I expected him to switch, which maybe I should have, but okay. I mean, that's still good chip, though. And I can recover now. I assume you get rocks up. No, you're not going to get rocks up. Interesting. Let me just go Gallade, then. As you go Jirachi, and I will Sacred Sword, which is neutral damage. 55%, that's about what I expected. Okay, buddy. You don't have any switch-ins to this, though. Genuinely. I would love to see your... Okay, he's sacking it, which, I mean, makes sense. So, okay, cool. Again, no switching, so not really sure what we're doing here, buddy. Sacred Sword's gonna do 1,000,000. Oh my goodness, that's on 1,000,000. That's a fun-looking 1,000,000. Also, it's Rocky Helmet, good to know. We'll just lead Cheat Paladin at this point, which will stop it from whirlwinding. As he brings in Porygon to a Kiss, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because I am a fighting type in case my opponent forgot. I will just throw the spikes up here. I'm a Spadef build, so that doesn't really do a whole lot. I only get 12% back, which not a lot, honestly. I'm tempted to switch out here. I just don't know who. I guess Vaporeon would be fine. I honestly could see it. Okay, yeah, that's also fine. Cool. All right. Leech Seed Recovery. Excellent. I'm just going to wish up here as you Thunderbolt. Good lord, buddy. What are we doing? All right. I can just Scald here now. I might get the Recovery Chip. I might get a Burn. He decides to do that, which makes sense. I do have Protect on this thing, though, so I can stall out the Trick Room, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to wish up here. And then I'm probably going to flip into Knackle, assuming he doesn't Thunderbolt on this turn. I would imagine my opponent will click Recover here. Okay. I mean, that's also fine. What was the roll last time, though? It doesn't matter. I'm just scalding. Okay, cool. Can I get a burn on Jirachi? That would be so sick. Okay, don't even need a burn. We just scald twice, and we're good. Okay, cool. Looks like I accidentally counter-teamed Ish 5 because my entire Vaporeon kind of 6-0s his entire team, honestly. Maybe that's not a counter team, maybe that's just an error in the team builder, honestly. Yeah, he forfeits. Okay, that makes sense. We're at 23 minutes. The good vibes are gooding, and I think we'll get one more and we'll call it a day. Oh, now this is a team I kind of want to fight, a concept like this, because I was eyeing Ambipom as an interesting Pokemon to use. So I'm interested to fight this team. I'm going to start with Vaporeon, and if he goes into Ambipom, I'm going to immediately go Knackle. Actually, I'm going to Protect here. Yeah, there's no reason to just stall at the Fake Out turn, right? Like, no reason at all not to. As I Protect, and he tries to switch a Roomy, actually. Interesting. Well, you know what? I actually would not mind having a Choice Scarf on Zarude-dada. So I'm going to make that play. And I do get the Choice Scarf, which I anticipated. I am going to U-turn into Amoonguss, which is also a good play. Rocky Helmet makes sense. Let's go into Gallade here. No Psycho Cut switches except for Slowking, which I still don't think will take it that well. And you cannot tear your way out of this one, buddy. I guess Exodrill would also take it okay. Rotom, he definitely will. 41? What? All right, do I fish for a crit here? I did not get the crit. Oh, I'm the worst player of all time. Good lord. Oh, there's the crit. That's what I was looking for. All right, we'll Psycho Cut again then. As he Thunder Waves me, and I will just Psycho Cut again. Brain dead player makes brain dead plays. Makes perfect sense when you think about the days. What did I mean by that? We may never truly know, honestly. But the Psycho Cut does not get the kill. He's going to regenerate a little bit, which is okay. Exodrill comes out here. We'll go into Chester the Chestnut, and I will Leech Seed up. And unfortunately, the snow's up, which means synthesizing is not going to be very fruitful, but that's okay. We get the Leech Seed now. Scrotom is in. I don't think you would sack Scrotom here, so I'm going to Leech Seed again. Yup. Oh my gosh. Life red question mark? Who knows, but we get another Leech Seed, which is great for me. Vaporeon actually is the correct switch in. Knucklestack looks like the correct switch in, but I think it's actually Vaporeon. And for this exact reason that you all just bore witness to. I will protect here. I should not have protected there. I will go for a Scald Burn. Why not? Actually, let me just get a Wish Up. I don't think Giga Drain's going to do enough to kill me, so. Ooh! Getting outplayed, Mr. MageGST. I'm interested if Ambipom is even fake out then. Double hit. Yeah, right. All right. Well, this is that's really awkward. So it's definitely not fake out then, which is cool. Do I get a burn? Excellent. I'm gonna Wish Up again then. Actually, wait, hold on. None of my guys really need Wished Up right now. But I'm gonna Wish Up because he's gonna tell a chillingly bad joke. Exactly. As he goes into Mr. Ambipom here, and I will go for another Scald. This is the most resident sleeper gameplay of all time. I'm going to switch out, go into Cyclizar here, and I will Rapid Spin. You do not have a Rapid Spin switch in, Buddy Gyerson, so this is going to be great for us. I guess this is technically a Rapid Spin switch in, but I can U-turn out. Yeah, U-turn looks very good right now, so we'll U-turn. Yeah. Oh, well, that's going to make it look a little less attractive, but unfortunately for my opponent, I am Regenerator, so I will just regenerate this HP either way. I don't want to really go Zarude, don't want to risk it. I guess Chester is the correct switching because I can just set up. Oh, I have Bulletproof. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. And I can. Yeah, I match up really well into this. I thought about crunching there, and I really should have. That would have been the correct play. But I'll go Knucklestack now. It covers for the Willow. It covers for the Overheat. It covers for the Volt Switch. Yeah, I take no damage. Excellent. I'm just going to recover here. I just wanted to scout the damage. All right, let's go into Vape here. As he once again sets the rocks, which, I mean, makes sense. I understand completely, boss. I'm going to... See, and that's why I scalded right there. Because I figured he'd want to get rid of the Spike. Does a ton of damage back. I can flip turns freely now as he goes into Slowking. So between that and the chip, it's going to be at 46%. I think Gallade can come in at this. No, it can't. I'm going to go Cyclizar actually and click U-turn. Is what I'm going to do. Because that should scare Slowking enough to switch out immediately. And it doesn't actually. Okay, interesting. I can go Zarude now though. And I can knock off whatever he brings in, which is also great. Can't really go Ambipom here. I think Power Whip will kill it genuinely. Okay, you know what? We're making the play. Okay, you are such an annoying all right, let's bring in Cyclizar. And we'll see what my opponent wants to do from there. Crabominable comes out. You know what? I'll risk getting paralyzed. We'll bring in the Wisher. Damn, that did a lot. Let me just Scald here. I need to get a burn on this thing because I can't switch into it anyway. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. How much did U-turn do? It did 5%. Okay. But that was, I think Rapid Spin genuinely might kill. Doing the head calcs. Okay, that's fine too. No reason to taunt that guy. I think I might just crunch on the Scrotom here in a second. Because I'm going to switch out Cyclip. Let me U-turn. Assuming I don't get paralyzed, I get all that health back in Regenerator. 1/6 plus 1/6 equals 1/3. Bang! All right, let's go into Chester. Chester the Chestnut. And I'm going to crunch on the Scrotom switch in. And you know what? If he stays in with the Moongus, it's also fine. So, Down goes the terrorist. Let's go. And now we can Leech Seed completely free against this guy's team. Unfortunately, if you're my opponent, you might presume that Synthesis is my last move, even though, yep, and look at what my opponent has done. Shit. All right, let's Leech Seed here. Hopefully he doesn't Ice Hammer, and he Ice Hammers. Why would you do that? I could have just brought in Knuckle Stack completely free there. What do? You make the bad play because you're a bad player. Knock off Amoonguss. Finally, about fucking time, dude. All right. Let's go into Psych here and drop a Draco. I think I've lost this game. I've expended too many resources, I think. Foul plays immediately, but I'm not in a physically attacking Cyclizar, so it's fine. Foul plays again. Could you stop, you annoying butthole, dude? All right. I can just Psycho Cut twice. Yup, exactly. And you don't have any switch-ins. You can't. I don't even think Drill's a switch, honestly. Okay, that's one way you can get bailed out of this entire sequence. All right. Who do I lose? I'll just lose Gallade. That's fine. I didn't even lose Gallade. That's hilarious. Okay, Knuckle Stack time. That's really funny, dude. That's really unfortunate for my opponent, but it's really funny for me. Let me Body Press. I might be faster. I'm not faster. All right, Crabominal, you are such an annoying Pokemon, dude. All right, whatever. We'll U-turn here. Or do I Power Whip? Shit. Oh, dude, he's getting every play right. This is so ridiculous, dude. How are you getting every play right? Actual terrorist here. This guy might have done 9/11. Okay, no, he Dude, what is that? Brother, how, man? How? How are you that lucky? It's so stupid. That is so stupid, bro. I'm out. Bye.
Another together, get the loot, baby. Got the funny face, no tooth, baby. Flow peanut butter so smooth. Skippy, got your baby mama showing racks.